Get in here. That's fun right there. That's a bite getting little machine. Dirty Jigs, compact swim jig with a helicraw on the back of it. Couldn't resist it. I'm gonna catch us another one. Stay tuned, we're gonna catch some more fish on a little swim jig here. Here's a closer look at the bait I'm throwing. It's a Dirty Jigs compact swim jig. It's a bait I've actually asked for a long time. My man Brooks made one. Really cool little bait. It's just a little smaller profile swim jig. So it's a more moderately sized hook than what we see in the full-size swim jig. So you can make the package a lot shorter and more compact, hence the name. They come in 3 different sizes, 1/4, 5/16, and 3/8. But you know, it's got a fairly soft weed guard. I really like this helicraws on the back of it from Z-Man. It just kicks a lot. You can use a lot of different trailers from swim baits, all different kinds of trailers like you'd use on any other swim jig, but make them a little bit smaller. I like to cut that skirt down on it. And man, it's a bite getting machine. I'm ready to get back out there and get another one. When I'm fishing the compact swim jig, I still like to do what they call it the Alabama shake, but it works in other places aside from Alabama. You know, you can catch fish on a swim jig just reeling it, but I still believe that you get more bites shaking the bait along. It makes your trailer even get more wild. And you know, you're really trying to fish as heavy a cover as you can with it. I don't like to throw next to the bush as much as I like to fish it almost over the bush. Come out of the water, back in the shallow water like this, or if it's a clump of grass, you want to make sure it hits and blows through the grass. It goes by those fish and makes them react to it when they're sitting next to that stuff. You know, it's something that's a very high contact bait. It's kind of like a 4-wheel drive, even though it's a compact swim jig. I'm fishing it through the cover, fast and you know, fairly aggressive. I want it moving. One cool thing about this little compact jig, you still have a small package if I want to slow it down and let the bait fall. You know, in grass situations like this, you can take and I can be working it along, and if you're kind of wondering if you'd be getting more bites flipping bushes or grass or logs or whatever it would be, you can just sit there and fish this bait the same way. This smaller bait, it's not as big as a full-size swim jig, and you know, I'm throwing a 3/8 here, so it falls pretty decent. They'll actually fish it on the bottom a little bit too, just trying to learn more what the fish want a lot of times. You know, one of the things I really like about the compact swim jig is everything with Dirty Jigs is in this bait. You know, all the cool colors that Dirty Jigs is known for, they come in this bait. This is a Dirty 420, but there's green pumpkin, black and blue, Alabama craw, just to name a few of my favorites. I don't even own all the colors. There's a ton of different really cool colors. Everything's a premium component, as with all Dirty Jigs. So really awesome little package. It's gonna hold up for a long time and catch a lot of fish. To use this bait, I like to use a 7-foot heavy to medium heavy rod. I throw it on braid quite a bit, you know, like a 30-pound, a pretty light braid. This is a 30-pound Seaguar Smackdown, but anywhere in that 30, 40-pound range braid, I like that. I go with a medium heavy when I'm using that braid, the 7-foot medium heavy. If I'm using fluorocarbon, I'll go with a 7-foot heavy. You're not going to bend the hook out with that lighter braid and a light rod. You can really hook the fish well, impart more action. With that lighter rod, you get more of that Alabama shake, that twitching look, with a little bit more tip, a little bit lighter rod. Here I'm using a Phoenix Recon Elite C714, so it's a 7-foot medium heavy. Again, 30-pound braid, Seaguar Smackdown. I'm just trying out this Okuma reel, Tackle Warehouse exclusive reel. It's been a really good reel, but we've only thrown it for about an hour. So, you know, I'm still checking it out. It's been great so far. Pretty impressed with the reel. 7:3 reel ratio is what I like to throw the swim jig on. You get going much faster than that, you can really overwork the bait. You get something slower than that though, and it can be hard to catch up to fish that want to just run through a swim jig when they bite it and come at you really fast. So I think that 7.3 is a great all-around fit. Signing off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out all the Dirty Jigs product on tacklewarehouse.com.